graduates, parents, professors, staff, and friends. It's such a pleasure for me to be at Manav Rachna University. The need of the hour for our nation is comprehensive education, and I'm glad that I could catch the university's premier batch. And very humbly I confess, this is my first such address. And just like you, as one can see, I also will get a degree. For yours, you worked tirelessly. Mine, of course, is honorary. My heartfelt thanks to your Chancellor and to the Honorable Governor and to my dear friend who did bring me here, good Dr. Pritam Singh. The world is changing very fast, and nothing now seems like the past. So to survive in this rat race, new skills at a rapid pace must constantly be acquired to ensure that you're not fired. And future skills will be is difficult to foresee, and so you'll need agility, broader learning and flexibility, not just knowledge, but its application in an actual, real-life situation. Quite rarely alone, mostly in teams, and team dynamics, it seems, will be important for success. Thus, specific knowledge might be less important than interacting well and knowing enough to tell what would be well worth a try, experiment, and adapt on the fly. Everywhere, one often hears that usually the best of years are student years when you're learning. Yet, most of you will now be earning. New pressures will surely mount, but then what will really count is if you continue your student life, be friends with all, avoid all strife, and even while you're busy earning, make sure that you're always learning. Have lots of fun, but never shirk, and always try to enjoy your work. Indeed, if work becomes your passion, that's fine, or else try and fashion something else that is exciting. My hobby, which is writing amusing speeches all in verse, ensures I'm not verbose but terse, keeps audiences and me entertained, and I do feel that much is gained. And carefully we should tread, but happiness should be spread. Happiness requires good health, but not success or much wealth. All studies show that in the end, the more people that you befriend, the happier you yourself will be. One sees this very clearly. What goes around, comes around is good advice that's very sound. And once you clearly understand our purpose is giving a helping hand, much happiness will come your way, as sure as night that follows day. A serious problem that we see is increasing inequality. Artificial intelligence and automation will further change this equation. While returns to labor steadily fall, returns to capital rise very tall. Though analyzed well by Piketty, his prescription though is rickety. Good spending on education and health leads to better distribution of wealth. High spending can lead to big deficits. This gives rating agencies the fits. And Piketty makes a simple pitch. Let's go out and tax the rich. Alas, exorbitant taxation is often the ruin of any nation. If you want the economy to grow, high taxation is a no-no. Is there a different way to play? And could we find a better way? Now, interest rates are rather low, but equity can rapidly grow. A sovereign fund can earn a lot. Much benefit can then be got because there is some synergy. Low corporate tax inevitably will grow the fund at a faster rate. Nor do we have to wait and wait, for social spending can proceed. It is an urgent need indeed. Most nations need to start from scratch, but India's halfway through the match. We have a fund, the public sector. Now please don't think I wish to hector. If good returns is what we are seeking, then this portfolio needs some tweaking. A deficit could safely rise with social spending the worthy prize. This would be no reckless act, but a prudent social pact. Prudential norms would still be there, with a change that's very fair. The change I feel that we should see is replacing debt to GDP with debt to assets, as we see in a well-managed company. Inclusive growth is a must. Everyone must win our trust. All together we must strive. If isolated, we won't thrive. If haves and have-nots get divided, potent weapons are provided for populists to come to power, and liberals are made to carve. The 1930s come to mind. In that era, one could find strange ideologies that spread. They were destroyed, but instead their offshoots now are gaining traction. And only free thinkers' concerted action would help to preserve our freedom. And don't you think we really need them? The ideologies would have us trade our sunshine for their shady shade. Efficiency is what they claim, but subjugation is their game. Your rapid trains will run on time, arrive and depart on the chime. Do as we say, all will be well. But where they lead us, none can tell. But if the past is any guide, they'll take us for quite a ride. This warning we should surely heed and speak up when we see the need. Indeed, it could be the case. There will be problems that we face. But if our values are very strong and we refuse to do what's wrong and try and lend a helping hand and make an effort to understand all people with a different view, your thought processes will renew. Then brilliant ideas will surely flow and lead you where you need to go. Indeed, if you now see the light, your future will be very bright. Thank you.